How's it going? Today is a very important day when it comes to college game day. Second time in history. Not quite history, although history. It has its pros and it has its cons and it also has its advantages. Today, I'll be bringing to you a side of the game that might cause great interest, pique great interest for you. This is something that I'm going to be able to tell you on my side, on my part, on whether or not I have what it takes to be able to be here when you decide that you want to see what's going on over here with me. Because of these things, there's a lot of things that I have to make sure that you understand and know as I continue to progress in a different manner. I'm changing the game from all aspects. I'm changing the game from the coaching standpoint. I'm changing the game from the athlete's standpoint. I'm changing the game from the fans' standpoint. I'm changing the game from the ratings standpoint. I'm changing the game. Now, the beautiful thing about that is that I'm not afraid to step away from the game. And that's why I have these great individuals that are suctioned into the game so that I'm able to understand that when I dedicate a certain season, this season has been dedicated to a certain somebody. I dedicated this season to certain individuals. The importance behind this season is very important. So today's picking that I have chosen is very important because the victory means that the individual that is in my control has the final say so. That individual is the person of my liking. This is why it is so important. It's important because I'm able to help and assist somebody grow and develop in a way that they might not know how to. It's easy to age, but it's not easy to progress. Now, what do I have in front of me? Something to eat. A ton of something to eat. Now, this isn't exactly what I'm going to be eating. Actually, I'm going to be eating something else. Because last college game day, we had the racks fully loaded. And don't get me wrong, I always enjoy bringing something dishes, something nutritious, something insightful, something delightful. This time, I'll be bringing another one of my favorite dishes that a lot of individuals might not know I like. Because we're going to use the top scale this time. Now, this time we don't have to take it to go. This time, we actually get to dine in. So, It gives me a chance to speak on what's going on. Although the game is in so little time. I mean, it's less than an hour away. It's literally counting down. It's literally counting down. And to be able to be a big impact, you want to be able to show up as soon as possible. Now, what you hear is one of my go-to dishes. That is an egg. And it's going to sound scrumptious. I like my eggs sunny side up. Not always scrambled. Now, a lot of individuals want to put me in categories before they get to know me. That's fine. But I say get to know the person first. Now, if that person shows up and they say that, oh, I want to be put in this category, then that's when you categorize somebody. Now, I'm not the individual to pull somebody away from a category, but I'm not quick to categorize somebody. It took a while to get here. And is it something that I want to keep up with? Now that I'm this far along, is it something that I want to even have a second thought about? Is it something that I truly have the potential to honestly get forward and moving on? There's a lot of things to go into this matter. And because of that, I think being successful is going to be exactly what it needs to be. The individual's decision. I think that I'm going to make a great impact on this game. So that means that I won't be participating on the home team's side again. I won't be participating this time on the home team side. I have matters elsewhere. So, I'm looking to make sure that I have everything in order. They stated that for me to be who I am, I get to have my own uniform from head to toe. Not just one. One for every game of the season. One for every game of the playoff, and a championship version of it. I can't wait to reveal those. Those are going to be able to show up. Each one different than the next, I'm pretty sure. It comes with the accessories. Do I play? Yeah, I know how to play. What position do I play? I play where I'm supposed to play. Honestly, I prefer offense. I like defense. I could play defense. Safety. Or something of the matter. Defensive back for sure. Special teams. I can play that as well. But I play the game of football a little bit different than another individual. I play to gain a certain percentage gain out of it. Sometimes in a sport, it's limited. I can only get so much out of football. So I don't do so much like the next individual. The next individual might like football a lot more than me. That's fine. But I'm looking to execute in football. That's honestly what I'm looking to do. Least amount of energy as possible, honestly. If I'm better than you, I want to prove it. If I need to utilize a certain skill to be better than you, I got to practice for it. I don't mind practicing. It's a sport that I don't mind practicing it. practice uniforms as well. Every game is I got a different practice uniform. This game is going to be a little bit different. We taking it up a notch. We're going to go all the way up to the top. Beautiful aspect on all occasions. Now, there are plenty of situations where I have to excel myself to a certain point to make sure that I'm able to do something that somebody is dependent on me to do, which is carry the heavy load. Sometimes the load gets heavy. Sometimes it's not easy. Not everybody can do it alone. That's why sometimes you see individuals achieve a certain goal, but the goal is to be achieved by somebody to do it alone. Sometimes they get happy when they achieve a goal, but they achieved it as a team when it was a single person's job. No one told them that. No one told them that only one person can go in here to get this, and they showed up with multiple people to get what was in there. That's fine. You're happy that you succeeded? That's fine. But when you meet that individual who can show up and do it alone, just know that individual cannot be denied. Now, it's a difference between winning and it's a difference between cannot being denied. These two aspects are very critical. And you must need to know this when history is in the making. Now, everybody lives this day that is living it, which is fine. What makes something historic isn't just the day. It's specifically tied to an individual person. It's for those who keep documentation serious. It's for those who rise with purpose. It's not easy. Sometimes it's not even feasible. Although there is a certain outcome that can be had, whether or not it's you who does it, someone else who does it, or maybe it's an assistant on a team. A lot of individuals today, Tom, like to become scavengers. A lot of individuals in today's time are scavenging a lot of what they have to offer. You don't have to be a scavenger. Alrighty. Looks like my egg is all finished up. Sunny side, just like I like it. Now, let's make sure that this egg meeting that we had for College Game Day 2 is exactly what you want it to be. I'm calling an audible because some things aren't always for someone to scavenge and get.